When a business sale falls apart, it usually doesn't happen overnight. More often, it's a series of small decisions made years earlier that quietly limit flexibility. Industry research consistently shows that only about 20 to 30% of businesses that go to market actually sell, and a relatively small percentage of owners receive what they believe their business is worth. Let's look at a few lessons from failed exits and, more importantly, what to avoid.
One of the most common issues we see is delay. Many owners assume exit planning begins a year or two before a sale. In reality, transferable value takes much longer to build. Leadership depth, operational systems, customer diversification, and financial clarity don't mature quickly. When preparation starts late, options narrow. Buyers may sense urgency, negotiating leverage can weaken, and decisions become reactive instead of intentional. A thoughtful exit often begins years before the transaction is even on the calendar, not because you're ready to leave, but because you want the flexibility to choose when and how you leave. Another mistake is focusing exclusively on the transaction itself. On paper, the outcome may look extraordinary. The capital may exceed expectations, financial independence may be fully secured, and yet, in many cases, dissatisfaction follows. Owners often prepare extensively for valuation discussions, but spend very little time defining what life will look like after the exit. How will you spend your time? Where will your energy go? And what impact do you want to have? If you don't know what you're transitioning toward, it's difficult to structure the business and financial decisions in a way that truly supports it. A successful exit isn't simply about liquidity. It's about ensuring that the next chapter feels intentional and aligned with who you're becoming. Buyers aren't just acquiring revenue, they're acquiring a system. If key relationships, decision authority, and institutional knowledge sit primarily with the owner, risk increases. And that risk often appears in the form of lower valuations, more restrictive deal terms, or requirements to remain involved longer than expected. An owner-dependent business limits optionality. A transferable business creates freedom.
Failed exits rarely happen because someone lacked intelligence or drive. More often, preparation didn't begin early enough, alignment across life and finances didn't occur, or complexity wasn't coordinated thoughtfully. Exit planning at its core is about stewardship. It's about protecting what you've built and ensuring it supports the life and legacy you want going forward. If you're within a few years of transition or starting to think more intentionally about what comes next, download our guide, Exiting Entrepreneurs, using the link in the description. Because the best outcomes are rarely accidental. They're built with intention over time.